first tape that they will see is a tape of Minuchin doing therapy with a family. And when and where did this happen?
Well, this session was a dialogue. This session was a session in which I have a first interview one day, and then Carl Whitaker saw the family the second day. So from the beginning of the session, I know that this is just a first interview and that the people will have a second session. I have a way of working that is very specific. I work starting first with the idea that the symptom is not owned by the symptom bearer, that is owned by the family, because my concept is that the symptom is relational, that the symptom is related to the way in which the family originate and maintain the symptom. So any session is a polemic, it's not a dialogue. The family comes saying, the problem that we have is that the child attempted suicide, and I said the problem that you have is unknown and is related to a mystery, and the mystery is the particular way in which the family created and maintained the system.
What are your goals when working with the family?
The thing is that the family comes with a certainty, and that the child is a symptom bearer, and the reason why he attempted suicide are in the child's makeup. I start saying to the people, you are wrong. The symptom, the child attempted suicide for something that happened in the family that at this moment is a mystery. I don't know why the child did something that is so strange, but I know for certain that he is not alone in the producing of this act, that in some way or other a suicide of the child is the product of the way in which the family members interact. So we have a mystery, and we need to look at the mystery in order to help your son, that is a person that has many modalities of functioning, and you have a variety of modalities of functioning, and you all are under functioning. So I start with a position of challenge to the realities.
You were of a mind of running away from your parents, from your friends, and from yourself. Any idea? Can you tell me why did you want to do that?
Do what?
What you did?
Kill myself?
Yeah.
Because I was fed up with my own behavior.
Say it again.
I was fed up with my own behavior. I was sick of what I've been doing since I was 3, and I didn't want to be a pain to everybody's life anymore.
To the point that Brent wanted to take his own life, we figured that we'd place him in a controlled atmosphere, more control than we could provide at home. Apparently you did a very good job. I heard that you started the
Mini bike.
mini bike, the car, and the lawnmower?
No, just a mini bike.
Oh, it was not the car. Oh, I thought that you started all 3 of them, and I said, my goodness, how competent can you be? But just the mini bike, so that...
The car was not in the garage.
Uh-huh. So, okay. So you started the mini bike, and you closed where the garage?
Mm-hmm.
And how long And what did you do? You just sat down? And what happened?
Nothing, I just closed my eyes and started to go to sleep. And when I was about to go to sleep, my mom came in and she shook me and she hardly woke me up.
And when had you seen that form of committing suicide? From where did you get it?
My mom told me about one of our relatives that did the car up in the garage, and she did the same thing.
And was she successful?
Yes.
She was successful?
Yeah.
Who was she?
Then your aunt.
Oh, yeah.
But did you know him?
Yeah, but I couldn't remember.
You couldn't remember, but your mom had told you about that, and you thought it's a good idea. Tell your mom again what you told me, because I don't think that she really grasped what you're saying.
I was following.
Say it so that she can understand.
I was following this.
And I do think that he is, that was, my opinion was that it was probably a cry for help. It was probably some protection in it too. And it was a state of frustration of worrying about what I was going to do when I returned home and read that report that his teacher sent. Because I've had to pressure on him very hard.
You work where, Regent?
I work in this area, but I happen to be out of town at the time.
What's your work?
I'm a district manager for Michelin Tire Corporation.
And
So,
that takes you...
well, I have 10 men in the area that I work with, and the main function is to keep the business in a sound, firm basis and to train these young people that I have working for me to do the correct job in the field. So it's...
So you sometimes travel?
Right. Not a great deal, but I do. And I happen to be out of town at this particular point.
Do you think that Brent, when he tried to commit suicide, so you were away?
Yes, I was away at the time.
Do you think that he preferred it like that? That means that he selected the time that you were away to do it?
I think that he was, I think that might have had something to do with it, yes. But I think that the thing that triggered it, it's my personal opinion, the thing that triggered it was that the teacher sent a note home with him, which she was supposed to do when Brent was bad. And Brent did not open the note. He went across the street to show our neighbor his report card, because he got a report card. Report card was not that bad. In fact, it was better than what we thought it was going to be. But then he returned home, as far as I can figure it, and opened that letter that the teacher had written. And he read it, and it was not too pleasant. And so he said, well, Dad's coming home. When was I supposed to be home?
Thursday night.
Thursday night. And I don't want to face it. Thursday night, and I don't want to face it.
See, Richard, I have a strange notion that a suicide in a family, or an attempt of a suicide in a family, is at least a 3-person thing. At least a 3-person. That means that it's not just a suicide of one person. But that something happened in the family, that somebody else, or that is doing the act. That means that a suicide is also a kind of a homicide as well. It
involves the whole family.
So why should a youngster like your son think that a bad report will create a crisis that he needs to avoid? I am kind of exploring a little bit your head. What happened in the family that makes him think that a bad report is a catastrophe, is a crisis that really he needs to avoid to the extent, and all the things, all the confused things that Brent has been thinking. I don't know, we are not inside his head, so we don't know, but this is a 3-people thing. What happened in the family that makes him do something like that? Well, I will continue smoking your cigarette.
Oh, yes.
So,
You like him.
See, since I'm puzzled, and we will try to resolve this puzzle in 2 hours. we need a tremendous amount of help.
That's right.
So, and I don't understand what Brent did. I don't understand what the family did. See, because to me, what he did is a killing in the family. And I don't understand. A killing in the family is always a crazy thing. And you seem normal to me. Brent seems very normal to me. You know?
He is now.
So so please, I am still searching.
I have
What
searched.
kind of thing?
I have searched. We, Cassie and I,
Let's explore that, Casey. Let's explore that. You know? Let's not just laugh that away. So, because I think you have here and somebody with a shining armor at your left side trying to take your banner. Did you... What did you do? What kind of crazy ideas did you have when you saw your dad yelling at your mom?
Go get in the middle of them and tell them to shut up.
To your dad?
Huh?
To your dad or to your mom? Or to both of them?
To both of them.
Did you ever think of...
No, I did it once.
Yeah. How, you know, since you're very short, can you stand up? I just want to see how short you are. Oh, you are tall. You are thin. Can you stand up now? You cannot stand up.
I did.
Huh? You really can? Means, could you take a hammer and, or that means to equal the strength? Did you ever think of...
No, I tell them to shut up, and then you know that they don't like that, and they'll shut up.
So you feel you need to defend mom?
Yeah.
No, what he did is crazy. What he did is part of the family. I think that what you had was an attempt killing in the family. So I want to understand why. You know, and you think, is your mother, between your mom and your dad, is your mother softer than your dad?
Yeah.
With you?
Yeah.
Means,
She doesn't have the big words like my dad does.
what words does your dad have? Can you talk a little bit with Brent about, and try to explore with him, about his feeling that you need his protection?
Your classmates. You don't know.
I can only talk with Mrs. Walbridge because I know her better than
Dr. Minuchin.
Dr. Minuchin.
Now, you talk with your mom. You know your mom better than anybody.
You can tell me.
I can't tell you here. I can't. Mrs. Walbridge has to be here. She has to bring it up. That's what she said she was going to do, bring it up, and she hasn't brought it up yet.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not okay.
He had told me that.
Yes, he talked with Yoli, but Yoli is a stranger, and you are helping to tell you.
Son, why can't you tell me? Because we're going to... Would you say...
See, you can't bring it up, right?
Well, honey, I don't have a doctor's degree in
I
psychology.
know, but...
No, that's a lot of bullshit.
You know, I don't have the right answer questions for you.
Maybe you can talk. Can you shift chairs so that Richard is close to Brent? I have the feeling that you see, you are a very strange character, Brent. You talk only when people don't
Well,
ask
he's
you.
leaving stuff out, so I'm bringing it in for
When
him.
people don't ask you, you talk. When people ask you, you don't talk.
So,
That's strange. You know?
why don't you ask me that question? I'll answer 1, 2, 3.
Because I know that. I know that you would answer me. You see, I know that. That's why I don't ask you. Because I think that it is with your parents that you need to resolve that, because you will go back home and things need to change. And it is with your parents. See, he will talk with me, or he needs me to tell you the kind of things that he wants to tell you. And I am not interested in that game. I'm not interested that he should tell me about you. No, I want him to talk with you. So, in what way does Richard make you depressed?
Richard doesn't make me depressed.
No, I know that you will say that, and I want you to...
No, you must, if you don't believe me, you can call my doctor. I have a biochemical, but I have manic depression.
Casey, I don't believe in these things.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
I believe that you three are together and that you respond to each other. And so, forget the doctors. Doctors are very, very clever and very, very stupid as well. And I don't want to bring your doctors here, as I don't want to bring Yoli here. I want you to think about ways in which Brent is trying to save you.
No.
I think you already got the answer. I think you
I
already
so
got
wish we'd hurry up and get it out.
That Brent's trying to save me.
No, I got it.
Strange thing.
You already have it. You already have the answer. You win $100,000.
You see, he wants to manipulate me into talking for him, and I don't want that. I want that if he wants to talk with you, he should talk with you.
Are you ready
I
to
think
talk?
I have it now.
You do?
No, but you see, you are one family. And you need to understand that you really operate like one organism. And that your depression is affecting everybody. And that people respond strangely to you.
But Sal, wait just a minute now. I've got to disagree with you on that. When I am depressed,
Okay.
I mean, this kid has had problems since he's 3 years old. I have not been depressed.
I am not talking about his kid trying to save you now in these last 2 years. I'm talking about he's always trying to save you.
But why? Because I am one of the happiest people that walks around the face of this earth.
Hey.
Other than when I go down and, you know.
Unless you begin to see what you do to each other, you will not get out of it. What Brent did was crazy. I think that if Brent does something crazy, then the family is involved in something crazy. And I want to explore that. I want to explore why Brent thinks he needs to save you.
What was your position throughout this session?
I function always in a proximal position in which I affiliate myself with the child, with the father, with the mother, and I am always in a distal position in which I think about the way in which I impact on them and the way in which they impact on me. So my position is proximal and distal. When I am proximal, I am constrained by the way in which they demand that I function. So they impose on me certain ways of responding. When I am distal, I am autonomous, I am an observer, and I am a choreographer.
Can you elaborate on the importance of subsystems in your work?
I use, during the hour that I am with the child and with the family, I direct them to participate in different interactions in which there is always two people that are active and one person as an observer. Besides, I myself am an observer of this process. This choreography that I use it in all these sessions that I have. It's like my
the blueprint.
It's
my the blueprint.
It's my blueprint. Yes.
Blueprint.
Yeah.